So here we have the 92 Viper. The first year the Viper was built, one of 285. This is known as a Robert Kohler Viper. Kohler Dodge was the #1 high-performance parts dealer for many, many years. So he was a very well-known man in the Mopar world. This is the car that he chose to save, that he thought was very important. Keep this in mind, he even sold some of the original Hemi Cuda convertibles back in 1970. When I found this car, it had 533 miles on it. Absolutely stunning, properly stored. We put a battery in it, service the fluids, and we put 12 miles on it. It's been sitting here for a while, so we'll do a cold start. We'll open the hood while we do the cold start, take it for a short drive, and give you a walk around with the video as well. Plus we have over 200 static pictures. Now it takes 2 people to do this, so Zach, will you give me a hand? Can be done with 1 person, but it's not recommended. Trying to be as careful with this car as we can because it's been so well cared for. The top which we photographed has never been out of the bag. It's never been on the car. I do believe that this is going to be the highest documented early 92 in that the dealer principal kept it from new. All the internal paperwork is there from when he ordered it, when he received it, and all the dealer jackets, which you normally would not get as a retail buyer. So I've scanned 31 documents on this car. Even some of you guys that are really, really into the first gen Vipers may have not seen. Please take a look at them, it's pretty exciting. So now we'll do a cold start. Now if you're gonna do this, you need to have somebody holding the hood. So Zach's on camera, he's gonna walk over and kind of hold the hood while I cold start it, so we don't want the hood coming down. You can see both sides of the exhaust. It's not smoking or doing anything funny, as it shouldn't. It's a 545 mile car now. Just absolutely stunning engine bay. There's no flash rust in here. There's no corrosion on the aluminum. I want you guys to see the valve covers. The exhaust. It's hardly even burned in. What a stud car. Now we'll pull it outside and take it for a quick test drive. I don't want to put a whole bunch of miles in this car because that's a part of the value of this car. Again, I think I found it had 533. It's got 545 now. I've driven it to the shop and back twice. Original tires, of course. I believe that this car, even though there's some shorter mile cars, with the amount of paperwork and documentation it has and prior owner history, is going to be the car to set the standard for when these start to get restored, which may be soon. So back when these cars came out in 1992, they were incredibly difficult to get. I don't know the numbers, but there were over 1,000 Dodge dealers at the time. Only 285 cars. Mr. Kohler, being top at performance sales, got one. He only got one. Again, he elected to keep this car. I mean, you had Lusk involved, you had Carroll Shelby involved, and this was the modern day Cobra. I mean, back in the day, these things were so hard to get and so sought after. I remember I tried everything to get one. But put things in perspective in 91, how cars were going. There were a number of people, and I've talked to some people out there, I've actually seen some of the window stickers that the dealer had to mark up on there that paid between $100 and $225 over sticker to get for these 1992. I had a 1991 Ferrari Testarossa that was $375 new, that the customer in 91 paid $1,275,000, $900 over sticker. So if you wanted one of these cars in 92, you had to pay up. And now, a lot of these never got out there. Like this one has been Mr. Kohler's garage its entire life. So this is the first time this car has ever been offered to the general public. I mean, what a find. I think this car needs to be in a killer collection or a muscle car museum, but pure Americana V10 muscle. It runs and drives like new, as it should. As with his other car, the tires are not flat spotted. I believe that these things spent much of their life on jack stands. They were started periodically until his passing. Again, we just pulled it in, did the fluids, and did a battery. Everything functions as it should. But this is as raw as it gets in a Viper. Very cool. Love the side exhaust. But it functions just like it's supposed to. What a neat car. If you were lucky enough to have this view back in 1992, you were somebody, or pulled some strings to get one of these. I've heard stories that just the advertising campaign dollars that it drove, this car drove to Dodge, was in the hundreds of millions of dollars, even though they only built 285 of these cars. Just an absolutely stunningly beautiful car. We'll take it on one more run for the drone shots, and then we'll put this up. This is meant to be more information on this car as it is going to be sold. So give us a second, Zach will throw the drone in the air. Well, I truly believe that this is a historically significant 92. Hope you guys think so as well. It now has 547 actual, very documented miles. This is where it will stay until the next owner buys it and it goes on a transport. Thanks for watching.